in today's session in network automation, we'll discuss some more other required thing according automation. Not only configuration we'll focus today, because what configuration already be done. Now, whatever your topology, you know that you just need to change that command in the right section. So I hope that is clear from everyone's side and you don't have issue with the other configuration, right? You can configure OSPF, EIGRP, everything. If you agree, write down agree in the chat box. It's just we need to change the command. Whatever command we are running in our routing for regular topology, that same command you need to put in the right section, okay, and it will work as a that configuration. So for that, I will not use extra time, but I will want to explain you something else, which is helpful as a real scenario. Okay. So again, just I'm reminding the module. So you can see this is our module. Okay. From that, I told you these two lines we need to focus because it is not a pure Python course. And for networking, we don't need to use these two lines. No class object we require right now. Okay. So not this, my mistake. This is our concept we require, but these one things only. Okay. And this function also optional, but later on, I will also explain that. Otherwise, you can also count this as optional because you know that till now we learn all these things till the data structure. Okay. List also I explain. This is remaining, but I will cover. But with this knowledge also, we are able to configure everything. Even we are able to put the security. So some extra thing I will explain here today. So we'll make it more better automation script. Okay. And then in our last session, we'll discuss the function also. But right now we need to focus with what? The library and more implementation. And our second agenda is we need to understand second library. But first, let me finish all the thing according telnet library and what is we can able to manage. And you can see here we have cloud, but today again it is creating issues, is showing the red. So let me check. Okay, we have disabled that. Let me enable. Actually, the same PC I'm using for the ethical hacking also. So for that, some security reason, I need to disable, enable multiple time. Okay. So it is enabled, but still not here. I open the separate topology or what? Okay, no, let me check the IP in this. Start this device also. Whatever topology, you don't need to worry because in real scenario, you know that we require multiple topology. And here it is showing loopback one. What is my Ethernet? Oh, I closed it. It is simple Ethernet, name also change. It is better that just remove this cloud. Not Ethernet 0, you can stay aside. And this I want to delete. Take a new cloud. Today's session is all about troubleshooting, okay? No any new topic, but we'll found all the problem in the old section which we till already learned, all about troubleshooting. So you found lots of error in today, but we just need to solve that. So again, just verify Ethernet. Okay. So Ethernet and connect here. Yeah, it's working. Great. And this is I want opening different topology. So you can cover that. Not average. I'm all time I will taking that 10, 10, 10. Every time we have same. So you can just aware with the different IP also. So you can see here what is running right now. So we are running this IP. Okay, 192.160.1 this series. Router 2. Same network, that means 3, 4 also, we need to assume that it is same. So what is my loopback? Just to verify. Loopback also same. So I don't think so it is create any issue for communicating. So just CMD and ping 192.168.0.1. Ping from only 100, destination was unreachable, request timeout to different output. Request timeout, request timeout. Okay, so what's the missing thing? Detail 0.100, 255.255.255.0. Okay, and that Ethernet we connect here. I need R1 VIP 0.1. Yeah, so I don't think so. It is need to create issue. Okay, from here it is able to ping 192.168.0.100. Yeah, we are not able to connect. So now it's your turn, guys. We have checked Ethernet also. We have checked router IP also. Still, it is not able to communicate. What is the issue possible? Tell me. As I told you, today is troubleshooting session. What else we can check?
I mean, can we check the drivers? I mean, last time we had issue with drivers also, right? Or for the cloud.
Yeah, but if it is showing the interface is not, then we can check driver. But it is detecting. But let's still, it is a good option. We can check.
also. I mean, I had an existing lab, and as soon as I connected, my cloud came up, but I was not able to ping. So
Okay.
then, I mean, I did the same process what we
No,
did. I mean,
that is
on
also good option. So
yeah,
you can see
yeah.
here in that network adapter, and here we have Bluetooth, and this is Microsoft KM loopback adapter. So what we do? Update, disable, enable, or uninstall, install. What is the good option?
In uninstalling should be the thing.
Disable enable, can you just check first?
Yeah, that is good option. First, disable, enable, check. Okay. So it's now disabled. So it is look like this. That's why open. It is already disabled like this. Okay, so you can do disable, enable here or from regular normal location. There is no issue. But now you can see it is able to detect the network, but again, not network gone. So okay, let's do the ping again. 100 IP is this right? Okay, from the CPC. No, ping is successful, then it will do fast replay. You know that disable, enable not working. So let's say uninstall, install. Okay, so uninstall, install no need to do here because I told you that we have that directly GNS file. From that it is good. It will do compatible resolution. So now let me open CMD with the run as admin mode. And then we need to go there. Program files. And then GNS. And then what we need to find? Loopback manager. So install new loopback if you want to do that. Otherwise, remove. So I'm choosing the option 4. Removed. Then option 2, install. Just to verify. It is here with the Ethernet to no, it is not there. It's here last coming with the Ethernet. Okay, then just 6 exit and let it be running because today we require CMD also multiple time for troubleshooting. So it is there. And now what we need to do in GNS, again it is showing the green, but don't depend on that, and it is suggested that take a new cloud. So just delete and cloud Ethernet, it's connected, and check the ping. Not getting the ping, request timeout still. Okay, let me check the second IP. Check from the here. Ping is vice versa, you know that, so no need to do that much. Local is pinging, so router 2 can able to ping router 1. Yeah, that is running. That means local ping is working. So 100 PC. No. What else we can check? Tell me. It is showing Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and other things. Ethernet is here. Anyone?
What is the question?
We have all driver properly conceived here according to cloud and Windows 10 and Windows router also have the IP address, same network, but still it is not able to ping. That means my PC not able to reach router. What is the issue?
Can you take that?
In the cloud configuration, that
adapter?
cloud virtual adapter is configured.
That already done. Yes, someone else talking. Tell me.
You take the network adapter.
Take the network adapter. Okay. What is the difference between that? If I take separate or if I take the network adapter?
You can see whether the IP address is configured here, right?
IPs, you can again verify. IP is changed. When I install, uninstall, IP is changed. So 192.168.0.100 again. Okay. Okay. That small thing you miss, other student. When I totally install, uninstall, what happen? It will take default IP. Now let's check again. Still not getting reply. On the router, 1, 2 is pinging, network is there, but 100 not able to ping.
Can you remove that one again and please install once again? And after that, just put the IP address, and after that, you can put cloud or GNS3. Maybe.
Okay. So enter process that step by step. That is also good stuff. So let me remove the cloud, delete, and now we'll do install uninstall. So loopback manager, remove all whatever code, and you can just verify here that is gone. And then again what to install. Now we have that. So it will try to identify network. So let me go there, property, and assign the IP address 192.168.0.100, and okay, close. And now let me take a cloud. That is the final option. Still it is not being okay. This is good option, final option. That always do one thing I already told you in the first session of the setup, Monday session. That first we need to configure from Windows side and then take a GNS. If still not working, that means simulation issue. Concept you can need to count 100. No.
It is saying to reboot your computer.
It is compulsory, not required. Yesterday already done. It is when required if you are installed newly. If already GNS is detecting, that means what? Install, uninstall. Now,
Do we need to, restart GNS once?
if already GNS detecting, then no need to restart, but you can try that also. Let's do that stuff. Do you want to exit? Yes. And let's check that local Ethernet is working or not. So self ping, yeah, self ping is running. That means Ethernet is working, interface is working. And now this Windows also close, and then start GNS. And there is no any issue in the topology. Then let me take a new topology. That is also no issue. Okay. Let's say network automation Python, and let's say troubleshooting. Take a one router, then take a one regular switch. You can take multiple also. First, let me create the regular connectivity. Ethernet. Here 0/1 receiving, and here router 1, so 1. Need to start. Press return to get started. Few seconds. Okay, now it's done. Configure terminal, and let me visible the port interface. So 0/1 IP address 192.168.0.1. No shutdown. Exit, and you can check the ping. No, that is some unusual things. Now everything new. IP is there. Subnet mask.
Switch is L2 switch or
Sorry.
switch is L2 or we need to configure. Okay.
For running
Switch is L2 switch or we need to configure VLAN.
regular switch. There are no any issue. It is just for communication. Know that there is no any issue. Okay. If the switch also you found issue, so just you can remove simply. And let's connect directly Ethernet and 0/1. No.
Can you check the PC's default route? Maybe did you connect to internet, so it will go to that default route.
and 1. That router is limited default gateway. So identifying network, we need to find reachability till 1, right? So unidentify network. Other you know that we get the pop-up that network connected. Command. No.
Can we check on Wireshark whether request is going from computer to the router?
Okay. Good option. Where sir you're talking about PC or from the GNS side?
From DNS side, we can check on each link.
Start capturing cloud to the R1 Ethernet. ARP is going. Who has 01 till 200? So packet is there. Again, let me do the ping. Searching. You can see it is searching. Packet is coming here. That means connectivity issue. Means connectivity simulation concept. Device R1, 0/1, it is also running. Okay, let me check from the router side again. It's already running. 100. Echo request is going.
It's showing no response.
There I understand, but I understand. Mm. $192, we don't have any entry here for that network. We don't getting ARP. What about router? They have one different entry for that PC. So let me remove that. Okay. If I want to remove the ARP entry, what the command? Anyone?
Clear ARP.
Clear ARP.
Clear ARP cache.
Yes.
It is still there.
On the cloud, whether correct Ethernet port is connected or it is a different.
If it is different, then how I get the packet? The simple things. It is something new. Okay. So let's do one thing which I tried is a logically. What I do again, just remove the cloud. Let's make it properly rename as a loopback. Logic, I'm just checking. Sometime it will take working. Property again, you can check the IP address is properly. There are no issue. And then now again try to connect. So now it is not showing properly. Now it is working. Go to the configure and so special Ethernet adapter, and it is your loopback. Add. Okay. And now connect with the loopback. It is connected. Now check. Are also not removing. Self ping is working. Anything else will creating issue with my network?
So can we do something so that we can remove that unidentified network and some network name will come? Like
Sorry. Understand your point. Let me check that is there any other IPs using with the same range my network, because I have multiple Ethernet. It is not creating issue. 56.3 no. IP config. No, there are no any mismatching. 1030 separate. That is 56. That is 0 our loopback. And that is different. No any mismatching also. Then why? This is other I added for the some other stuff. So let me remove this. Not from here. And No, sorry, my mistake. Manage device network adapter, and that is step Windows version 9 and uninstall. When Microsoft test came, look back, uninstall, everything remove. So this is Bluetooth, this is my 5 Ethernet, and this is virtual machine and Wi-Fi. What is Wi-Fi IP? Property, opt-in, okay, no need to worry. So now remove the cloud also, and then added. So go to the manage close, and then select this PC name, go to the action, add legacy hardware, next, install hardware manually, next, then go down, network adapter, next, three triangle list, go to downside Microsoft, here also go to downside, MK test, next, finish. Here we found something, then property, manually, 192, let me take different series. So let's say 172.16.100.here 100, 255, and loop back, default gateway not required. Okay, because first it will provide priority to the directly connected, and then cloud. Okay, before that also let me rename. Rename. Loop back, and let's loop back 0. Take a cloud and cable, loop back 0 not visible. That is good. So add. So special interface, loop back 0, add, okay, connect, loop back 0 with the 0/1, and also a router IP I need to put in the same range. So configure terminal, interface, fast Ethernet 01, IP address 172.16.100.1. I'm just intentionally changing so the ARP entry will not create any issue, nothing else. So PC ping 1 only from self. Wow. What's the missing concept? Okay, let's do one thing. What I do here, go to the interface, again remove the IP address, no IP address, and again IP address DHCP. I want IP automatic, and then from the cloud, delete, I try to connect with the physical internet which I taking internet, Ethernet 0. Just wait here, if router will get the IP, that means connectivity is there, otherwise the simulation is used. We can do that also, yes. Our physical DHCP server, directly router will communicate and delete the IP. You can see, so connectivity is there, I get the IP with the my range. What is my window IP physically right now taking internet with this 172.16.3.115, and I'm getting this 134. Do so IP interface brief double verification, I'm getting 134. And now ping with 115. If I getting IP, communication is there. That means there are some different issue in my Windows.
Firewall is blocking.
Firewall is, I don't think so, not to block for local or directly connected network, because we are able to ping other IP. Let's say here 134 I'm checking. That is my router IP. I'm checking 134 is there. 134. Yeah, it's 134. Let me ping 172.16.3.130. Now 130 machine is off. So 129. 129 also. Why? So 107. My another window 10. Yeah, you can see. I can reping. Local communication will not get the firewall in between. Na? That means some compatibility or whatever the other issue I'm getting today. Troubleshooting session become troubleshooting.
PC firewall is, I mean, I'm up to pass this one.
But PC firewall will not create issue for the local network. No, that is my same main concept. You can see I'm getting replay from other PC. 107 is there. Then my another Kali Linux hacking PC is 136. I'm getting replay from Kali Linux also. Then my another PC is I think
Temporary disabling that PA.
yeah, I can try. No worry. I understand. Because there is also some unusual issue. So let's try unusual. Window firewall with that one second. No, normal Windows firewall and network. Restore firewall default. No. Allow. No. Off for the local. Everything off. Good. Private. Off. So this I will not suggest. Okay, with that if you are connected internet, then you can off. It will get issue. Securities. 134. I'm getting the IP. That means other connector is there. Other how I get IP? Okay, let me try. This router can able to ping other PC, which I try here. Let's say I'm able to ping 107. So router able to ping 107. Yes, that means router and my PC have issue. I already in my physical network. So let me turn on the firewall.
SSH also should work from PC.
No, from PC, but router SSH need to start, na. Okay, we have connectivity. So let's do one thing simple. It's not like we need to continue with this window. I can continue with another window, which I'm getting replay. I can configure from that. So directly in the we require connectivity, so I can apply the Python script. So the another window 10 is here with the 107 IP. You can check here. 107 IP is here. So let's take this console. And in this also I install the Python, but let me check because it is for hacking PC. So I do lots of experiment. As you see, lots of things already open. Just close and close. Firewall is also on, no worry. And again check here. CMD enable to ping 3.134. Yes, I'm getting reply. So other PC and that router is connected, but my physical PC, which actually running GNS, that not able to connect. No worry. Let me check. Python is here. So we'll continue our session. Python is there, but 3.10. What about 2.7? Yeah, it's 2.9. That means both is there. So our work is work properly. No need to worry. Just let me do one thing, that whatever file we have here, close this, close this. The PDF, let it be open here. Property, sharing, only one people, permission right now full, close. Go to this PC and just access that folder. Yeah, I mean, good. So let's continue here. So what another thing we need to keep in mind here is a troubleshooting. See, whatever we are doing, that is actually final stuff. That what we see, we need to configure first loop back, then configure the IP address, everything, then start the GNS, and then take the cloud. And sometime if not work, you can rename the loop back also. Connectivity is there, but why my PC is not pinging or something else is there that I'm not getting? Other connectivity is there, you know that. So now what other things we need to keep in mind? So you can see here, one another thing I need to show you. And for that, what else we need to focus? That whatever task we done for you till now, that program I need to show you. That is, you can see here in this batch 07, I'm not here, and Python program. Okay. We are importing the gate pass and system and telnet library. We are taking the input. Okay. But till now, we are not using this section. If you notice, if anyone notice that we are only taking the input, we are taking the variable, Then we try to read the username. So it will put the username. Then it will try to read password. It will put the password normally. We'll use these things like this. If you notice, everybody remember that stuff? Write down yes or no in the chat box. That we are not using any condition in the password. If yes, then tell me yes. Yeah. Okay. People is remember. Good. So now understand what this right now will do. It will asking for the device IP, what you want to take remote access, and telnet username. Then it will ask for the password. Okay. So let me show you these things. Loop back one, it will configure, you already know. And then I want to show the changes. What is the problem here? I will explain everything. So let me save this file, save as, and I will save in that Python program file, no worry, but I will give the your name, that nap-07 and telnet1. I will save separately this file. Okay, close and go to the virtual machine. It is here in the Python program. So that nap this is file. You can see date and time. Just now I save that and edit. You can just see again. Okay, this is the file, and now I want to run that. Okay, before that, I need to start the telnet on the router because we just take a new topology. So interface, not interface, but line VTY 0 login local exit username. That is, let's say we are using the same, let's say admin, and password, let's say PAAS pass. And then enable password if you want to configure, because otherwise you know that we stuck in the user mode. Enable password and let's say 123. Why I'm using 123? Because you can see in the script it is already I put the 123 here. Password it will ask, username it will ask, and you can see the things. Okay, if you confuse here with this script, so you can change that username also, but right now it is already running. So just enter device IP, that is 172.16.3.134. Telnet username, that is admin. So get pass prompt return fallback, get pass .py line cannot control the echo terminal or password input may be code, and password is here. Let's say asking for password, and I'm putting PASS. So it is running. You can see hidden concept is gone. That I will check. But what I'm saying, what if password is going wrong? Again, we'll stuck. Okay. That till now, what we focus on the only configuration. Every time I will use the right username, right password. And when I want to take telnet, you know that telnet will again check the password. If I type by mistakenly wrong, it will ask another time. It will ask third time, until 3 times it will asking, and then it will close the connection. That will not focus till now. But now I want to focus that. What if that someone by mistakenly type the wrong password, script will going problem, or what happened? So you can see here, capital password, it is using this get pass dot get pass. And that whatever password will store here, it will putting here. And then we need to create the concept. So for that, we are using that if logical things. So let me again open regular file, not this, which I already have that script. So it is here. Again, open with that idle is for 3.0. Okay, so I will open with this normal idle. So you can see from now, we'll not checking only password. We'll putting in the script that if the password is configured there, if password condition is what? Password. If this script find that there is a password, and if they found the password, so read until the password and put the password. If the password is not right, then it will again ask. For that, we need to use these 2 line extra. Actually, this line is there already, you know that. Read until the password and type the password. But now we'll put in the condition. So it will give you some good result. While by mistake, if you type the wrong password, it will ask again. Otherwise, according to this script, what happened? Password wrong, not matched, go ahead. And this script will, you know that it will stuck in the connection. So from now, use this one keyword and that reading and writing put in the if condition. Is that clear? Online people, write down clear in the chat box. So as I told you, no new topic, but all things we'll need to focus. How can we make it better? So from now, we just need to use this condition. Okay, and let me check router is affecting or not. So you can see here that someone taking from the 107. 107, it is taking some telnet. And then you can see loopback 1 is up. What is IP we configure here? 10.1.1.1. So just to verify, do show IP interface brief. So connection is there. And in the last 10.1.1.1, it is configured. So script is working, and that we already see multiple times. So I will not focus on that. But what I'm saying here, from now, these two lines that read the password keyword and type the password, that both put in the if condition with this. Rest of thing is same. And you can see here, this is written by Python and everything. Okay. Now, what's the second things? So let me close this. Second thing is here that let's say we need to take a backup of router. How we do? Someone also asking the question that, okay, configuration part is done. Now we know that how to do configure. But now let's say I don't want to configure something already configured there and I want to take as a backup. Okay. So for that, we need to use that two function, read and write. Write for what? To writing the concept. Until now, what we do, we'll do that. Read will take the input reading and write will write the command. But now it is reverse. Read will taking the reading from the input and write will write in the file. Understand what I'm saying? Let's close this everything here. Why it is blinking? Okay. Why not? Understand. Till now what? We have this file. Something written, that is what our command. That means what? Python script in the PC. And then we'll apply on the router. That is called configuration. But now what we want, that router already have configuration. And that config I want in the file here. So till now what happened? Read function will read this file and write function writing here. And now what happened? Read function I want that it will read from the router and writing this side. That is the changes. Otherwise program is dead. But just source and destination will change. So I hope logic will able to understand. Online people, write down logic in the chat box if the logic is clear. Logic is clear, everyone? Okay, great. So again, let's go to the virtual machine. And then here, let me show you that script. It's not here. It's in my old batch data. Just a minute, it's here. And you can see here, auto backup and TFTP backup. So you know that mostly for router backup, we are using TFTP server. So you can see directly if you see the script, maybe you will confuse. But let me show you first normal backup. Anyone know how can we take a backup from the router to TFTP server in real scenario or in the GNS, whatever? Anyone know how to take backup? Achraj is saying yes. What about others?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2 guys is saying yes. No worry. So understand. For that, we require two things. One thing is what? We need to make this pieces as TFTP server. Why? Because in real scenario, TFTP server is running separately. But now we have this Windows 10 machine, and this is not a TFTP server. So for that, we require some TFTP service here. So it will start, and this computer is working as a TFTP server. Otherwise, if this computer already connected with the separate TFTP server, we can put that IP. But directly, indirectly, we require the server where router will store the backup. Getting it? So let me show here that we have TFTP setup. Otherwise, you can download it. Is very small. But just re-verify Python, SQL. No, we don't have. And for that, you don't need to pay anything extra. Okay, it is free. Easily we can get. So just open the Firefox. We have Firefox. No, then Chrome. Yeah, Chrome we have. And again, search for what? Free TFTP server for Windows 10 TFTP client. So you can see SolarWind, it is showing the best compare, but I will not suggest SolarWind for this practical. Okay, I tried that, sometime it will create issue. So one is normal TFTP client. Let me check that. I actually forget the name, but I remember the logo. So it is showing only things. Okay, let me attach the download.
FileZilla.
Yeah, FileZilla also you can use. There is no issue. FileZilla also you can use. Self-extracting, not this. Source for OpenTFT. Yeah, that is also good. OpenTFTP server. TFTPD, not that, not that. Okay, let it be. It's not downloaded. Okay, now it's here. Okay, it is showing the smart screen protection. What's that? OpenTFTP server, unknown publisher. Let it be. Sorry. Next, install. Self-extracting DHC, Win agent. Yeah, this also good. Win agent. That is I'm finding. exe file. Okay, let it be. It is done. TFTP. It's not showing here. Actually virus. Let's double verify. Open TFTP. It's here. Search for the open. Still not showing as installed. Uninstall. Yes. Okay. And then also close that. Win agent. TFTP server. I am getting something like that. It is gone. Okay, let it be. Let me use FileZilla. That is also good. It is only for FTP. TFTP removed from FileZilla. Anyone try? Just confirming. Otherwise, it is showing only FTP. TFTP not. TFTP manager. One mic is on. Small work taking long today. Okay, let's do one thing. If we have already, then what? Take that setup. TFTP setup.
Hi, I have given you one link. Could you please just check that one?
I know I used that.
Okay, no problem.
GitHub. Which is that?
It is TFTPD 64.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Downrank lots of. Let's go here and then in virtual machine. Okay, it is from network, so asking for ID pass, otherwise no need to worry. Copy, just paste here. Now run. Okay, good. Finally. All setup ready in my machine, but that connectivity is here, and now I'm working with the virtual machine. Okay, I accept. Next. Complete. Yeah, complete. Next. You can see Win agent. It is very simple, not taking any load and very simple. No worry. So it is here TFTP server manager. Yes. Local server remote. Right now, I want to make this local server as a that and other credential. No, I don't need to do anything. Just okay. This server is not running. Do you want to start? Yeah, obviously I want to start. It started. Where it is stored, whatever will store, it is stored here. Okay, and that is location where you can find It is showing the simple slash. Otherwise, what actually? Then you can open the simple your computer C drive and you find here that folder. If you not find here, then by default, what? It is installed folder in this program file. Where is that TFTP? Win agent, not in this, then 64. Okay, I will show you that later. No, it now focus in that main, or else you can change the path also. Lots of thing is there. Okay, you can create new folder and everything. Right now, what I want to take a backup of router. So let me show the manually first. That how can we take the backup? So I'm going to the router, and you can see the command. If you not remember, then command is very simple. Okay, so you can see here, copy running config and TFTP. That running config, whatever right now running, that I want to put in the TFTP. Then it will asking the TFTP IP. So I'll put the TFTP IP. Okay. Then it is asking the backup file name. So I'll put the backup file name and then done. And that's the same script here. I already explained both, but just focus here. Exit, copy running config into TFTP. So you can see address or name of the remote host. The remote host is what? 172.16.3.107. Destination file name, by default it is suggestion r1-config. So let it be, just enter. If you want to change, you can put another name. Otherwise, you can let it be. So whatever in the square bracket, that will use dot. It is not request timer. Okay, here. Just you can focus in our virtual machine and that TFTP server. File is coming or not. File is not coming. Just wait for
It
the
takes some exclamation sign, right?
Yeah, it is right. I understand. It is showing timeout. So where the connect is gone. Connected is there.
Give the right permission to that folder, I believe. Permission need to give. Permission need to modify, I believe, for that folder.
No. That kind of things not required. But still, let's check that TFTP server, enable files or logging, nothing else. Listen from all available interface. Logging, we're not using logging or administrator, nothing else.
There is no folder, no default folder. It's only slash. Maybe we need to create a folder.
Yeah, you can try that also. Let's do that. New folder. And let's say TFTP router and backup. It is for this.
So we need to set this as a default.
Actually, we don't need to do anything. It is very simple. But why today troubleshooting day become error day? Thing is still running. Nothing there, extra things. It is in the win agent program data.
It's showing read only, correct? And also, one thing I noticed.
Where you are saying? This year event again?
Yes. And also there are server log is there. We can check that one to find what is the problem.
Here? If I want to log that, it says rights.
Read or write access. Now here you need to add, I hope.
Both are there, na? Already.
Yeah, but inside there is nothing, no? Art, maybe following address, art.
When into it is like when if there is the other thing is want to block. Let's say here if I show normal property, then you can see listen from everywhere. If I want to specify, then you can
Yeah, exactly. On the bottom there is the transfer section. There is server log is there. Can you check?
yes, I know just done.
Today is error day.
Okay, we added folder and we also removed that read only. So let's try again. Actually, it is by default. There are no any effect. It is blocking my that virtual machine VMware or ESXi possibility. It is in virtual machine. That is blocking. Ping is there. Can I able to ping now my regular window? No, physical window is not pinging. And this is ping running. Okay, let me do one thing. Just stop the TFTP server and that other server is running. Let me hide the access deny. Actually, in hacking class, I make this as a web server. So that is creating issue. I don't think so. But still, let me stop. Okay, now it is gone. And again, let me start TFTP server. Yes. Connect with the window user and local server as a TFTP. Okay. Now it is running. Ping is there. Connect, it's already connect. No custom credential required. Error opening TFTP this. TFTP not running this. Stop TFTP, that means restarting. Access rights to kernel folder, manage. There are no issue. Let's add there manually. What happened? Let's see. Write, read, write, and IP 172.16.3.134. That is router IP. Okay. If the file already exists, deny request and whatever. There are no issue. Backup is not running. TFTP not connected. Okay. Is there actually TFTP issue? Then let's try that other link. Not this. Rachraj, you sending the link. Let me try that. Download.
Is that folder is configured properly?
Actually, we no need to do anything there. Actually, it is working normally. I already use multiple times. If you want to do priority or permission and different IP, then we need to configure. Otherwise, by default, everything is running there as a TFTP.
Sometimes it will behave like that. So we need to server side we need to point that folder correctly and do the permissions and everything should be correct. Otherwise, it won't run.
Yeah, that I understand. You can see done. That means there is some issue in that. No worry. R1 country we getting here. File. Copy done. Where is it gone?
It will be in the folder now, I think. It is only showing the latest one.
That's fine. It is here.
Yeah.
Okay. It's here and it's R1 conflict. Okay. So it's here and you can check right click, open with normal notepad. So it is all the same config which we are checked by the show running command that configure backup here. And now this same thing I want to make in the script, so it will become automatic backup. Actually, it is 5 to 10 minutes max. It is taking half an hour. So let's do that stuff. This is the script. You can understand. Again, what we are doing, asking for the username, asking for the password. So whatever username it will input, it will IP address. It asking that what is the IP address you want to take a backup, take a telnet, and where you want to put a backup. So server IP address, and then script will running. It will put username here, what we type here. It will put the password here, what we type here. Then enable, then 1, 2, 3, go to the enable mode, and then it will run that command automatically. Then it is asking for the IP. So you can see, we know that it is asking for the IP. So same I put here, that type this. So whatever you type in the IP, that will put here IP address. So that IP will become, and then it asking for the name, whatever the host IP will use here. So what, that all file will set up with the proper name. This is for the name. Okay, and then exit. So that all thing which we do right now, that I make it automatic, nothing else. And you can see this script is already there. I'm not doing any changes. So you can use everywhere because I make as a that format, which is asking everything. What is the username? What is the IP address? What is the host IP? Everything. I just need to run this script. So enter the telnet username. Telnet username is admin. Password. Password is PASS. Enter the IP address for the telnet. So I want to take telnet of this 172.16.3.134. Enter the IP address for the server. So server is 172.16.3.107. So in background, you can see same thing I can see here, that this is running. And now new file is this, backup and IP address. I intentionally create that kind of script. Whatever IP, that file name automatically create. Now again, you can see here. Okay, it is gone from here. No worry. Let me show that folder. So here you can see this is automatically backup created with that name which I specify. So this is how you can take a backup. Okay. And also, if you don't want that file maybe so as a corrupted, so also you can make an extension here that always use this name with the txt or like that. Because what happen if you put normal IP? So sometime what happen if computer not able to understand, then that last dot IP is found as extension. You can see here. In this also what file type 130 full file, because what that dot 130 it is count as an extension. While here you can see normal file. So sometimes this issue will create, but file will open. You can check. There is no issue. Okay, open with Notepad. So you can see file is open and same thing here. There loopback address 10.1.1 and then IP address. Telnet is configured there. Login local, username you can check. Username admin and password is everything is there. So that file come with a backup. But for more better format, you can put here what extra thing like .txt. If you want to save as a txt, it is your choice, whatever. Now save this script. Again, I can run and let me show you. Sorry, that file is not running with the plus I want to put, and again quotation. It will put the enter. Save, run. Again, you can see it asking for the username. Username is again admin. Password is PASS. Enter the IP address for the telnet. Again,
Why the password is showing? It should be secret, no?
Just notice that what happened here, that actually that file we created, it is what 2.7.18, and this is I'm using virtually version mismatch, so it is
Okay.
not the script is working. Version mismatch concern, nothing else. Otherwise, what happened, you know, that file will not work. So
But we imported from the library, correct?
sorry?
But we imported from the library, correct? To get pass.
Yeah, we import from the library. That's why it is asking password. The library is working, but this cell and that file which we create the script, that is mismatched, nothing else.
Okay.
Okay. So 3.134 server 107. Now copy done, and you can see this file name automatically created. And that's why what happened, go in the server folder, and now we find the proper, you can see txt file with the new date and time text document. So it is your choice. I want to save. You can save PDF and other lots of things, but I not suggest that. Recommended normal text file for the backup. So today we learn two things. Actually, what? That password is mismatched, so we can use the if script there. Okay. Second thing, that we can also create the backup automatically. And third, you can count as extra thing what? That we are able to connect our router with the physical DSC for a physical network, and that virtual router work as a original router. Okay, so in this script, any doubt, any question you can ask, otherwise write down clear. Okay, clear. So now that's the normal thing we need to focus. Need to practice, obviously, Arun. Practice will require, and I said that images, so you can access. Okay, before that going ahead, everyone have running proper setup, right? Anyone not missing the images or GNS setup or anything else? Otherwise, I will share all that things in the drive so you can do practice. And now we need to do practice with the other library. And other library I install with the physical machine, and I don't think so we'll go for more error. So I think we'll close this session here, because other thing I need to require with the Paramiko library, other things, and that I need to check the setup. What is the problem there? So I need to stop here. Other practical is not possible today.